Alex's build.
I don't know what you would call it instead of, or what you would sideboard instead. I don't know, it's hard. You only have so many sideboard slots. I'm already drunk. Don't worry, guys.
We get Maddie drinking before we start filming, so he's tolerable.
That's the only way.
Yeah, I get him.
Davey is too. You hear him
David,
tuddling
I just
around
said
upstairs.
David's not old enough.
Maybe. Like the technology.
You hear him tuddling around upstairs.
Interact with the Twitch chats. Alright, so Nick's going to be playing Infect, and Matt's going to be playing the new Bedlam Delver deck. Those card teams like to be really sweet and modern, so I'm excited to see these for sure. Hey!
Shotgun. I did it.
I did it!
Ooh.
You keeping life total for me, or what's up?
No way.
Coming over. I was stretching.
Okay.
Yeah, we had the old 4-lander into the Infect deck, so ship that every time.
It is straight blue-red Bedlam Delver.
When you're ready there, sweet lips.
Alright, you're going first, Maddie?
Yeah.
Let me take us through your opener.
So I've played a lot of like weird Delver decks before, and I forgot how much I like Young Pyromancer, especially with hands like these. We have 1-drops and all kinds of stuff. I think it's probably just fine.
Alright, Nick, how's our new Infect hand?
Our new Infect hand is not great. We don't have many pumps, and our Infect creatures already get around things, so we don't really need this slip-through space. I think we're going to send this one back, too.
You guys.
How am I functioning without my Siege Rhino playmat? It's not great. I don't sleep well at night.
You want to keep your head back a little bit so you get it in the shot.
I'm not that tall, though, Joe.
You just got to sit up straight. You're crouched over.
Move your chair closer to the
Get
table.
good posture. Sit up straight.
Put your arms down. You're not that buff.
He's young, he doesn't know good posture.
Oh, my bad.
No, Infect. Oh, jeez. I have to add an Infect counter to the screen.
Oh yeah, I have this too.
Oh, no.
I had to grab Tom.
You know what? We're just going to put Tom Ross on the
It's
table.
1-0 White Sox because
So we got Tom Ross right here. We're just going to put him on the table. We got these giant big dice that Watsy coverage can't afford. We're going to use them.
Wow,
Look at that.
you put me at 10 already? Leave me alone, dude. Get
This
out
deck
of
is
here.
being really temperamental now, for some reason.
That's that deck.
I think your last hand was a key.
My last hand with no Infect creature and
You
only...
had an ink moth, right?
No.
No, not that one. The one before it.
Going with
Can't
4
even-
lands and... Or
It had
three,
ink moth
three
and a
lands,
slip-through space.
a slip-through space,
You
and
have
2
to add an
Apostle's
infect
Blessing.
counter. That's
Yeah.
great.
I actually have it on the tool, but I don't have it on the
I remember
Like,
we
I'm not
never
saying
really
it's a
had
good
it.
hand, but I'm saying like
Yeah,
You
your
know,
ink moth is basically a creature.
we can't mulligan like a million times when we're actually playing.
Yeah, you can, man.
isn't it?
We're on the
Yeah.
draw with the probe, though.
Yeah, it's 7? No, stop it.
Stop that. Get out of here, new guy.
Is it light anything?
Fork attack
And that's a shuffle.
No lands.
There was a Dry Arbor on top, it's fine.
Straight blue-red. Like, honestly, this is like...
It's reminiscent of
It's
the
like
cruise
a,
decks
it's
of
like a
old.
cruise deck, yeah, and like, I don't know.
It
I mean,
literally
I
has
don't
a-
want to put it on that kind of pedestal, because that deck was insanity.
It's
Good
built.
card.
It's built in the same way. We're not saying it's the same power
In the
level as the
general
blue red
sense.
cruise delver, but it's a similar build.
Okay, we finally have a keeper.
Nicely done.
After like 6 hands. Maybe we can get
So
some
you
more
should be at
keepers.
4.
So, we have 2 Infect Duders, a way to pump, and a way to protect, and 3 lands.
Alright,
So,
starts off, Maddie.
So my deck's playing 2 Blood Moons, so I think it's important to go get this island out of my deck and play a Delver of Sneakers right away. Go
All
ahead.
right, new mistakes on the table. A nut straw, as the kids say.
The best card in the format. Just
I got
kidding.
a 18, and just run this Glistener Alpha out there.
Sure, man. He is there. All right.
This matchup is... It's not great for us.
Woo! It's not Mana League, but it'll do.
This happens.
This is a professional Magic player, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to take 2 here. I'm going to go down to 17, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to try and Lightning Bolt your man.
Yeah.
All good info. 3. Go. Feels good.
What did you learn?
He's at 15?
Yep.
What did you just learn?
Did I learn? Oh, that he doesn't have a protection spell.
2 mutagenic growths.
Yeah, it doesn't have double mutagenic growth.
Okay.
That literally happened to me.
Did it really? Okay.
I kept.
I was wondering. I was like,
I'll talk to you when we
what are the odds?
shuffle, but it was great.
Go ahead.
It was pretty
Turn 2
great.
kill, 3 wasting 2 mutagenic growth.
I do that to my opponent every time too. When my Delver slipped, I tap it to make sure.
Yep.
And then I don't reveal.
You put your hands up.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I think we're just gonna get this young. What is he at? 12 already? Dude, I don't even know if I want to cast this young Pyromancer.
Yeah,
just
I told
wanna
them
keep
remade up.
the
Sometimes
clock
they have like a
going.
main
Go
deck
ahead.
dismember.
Yeah, I'm ready. Just wait.
Or Borg into friction, whatever his name is.
Yep. Take it back now, y'all. Try.
Coming up Millhouse on the left hand side here.
Go ahead.
Oh boy. Play this young Tarn.
Young Tarn.
Attack you
For
for
what's in our future.
3, 9. Do. And my hand's so good. Just don't know what to do with all this stuff. 9.
Play the Beasley.
Yeah, we're gonna. Young Moolah.
Young Moolah.
You can go ahead, man.
How much life are you at?
17. I hurt myself a bunch. I'm at 0 infect also. In case
I understand.
Lance was wondering.
Going to manual, I see over there.
Nice.
I mean, it's always a question if you should go to manual.
Resolves.
Go ahead.
Fetch. How many mountains are in this deck? Just kidding. I go to 14.
14, yep. 14-9.
Bolting the bird.
I'm gonna attempt to bolt your bladed agent.
I mean, shouldn't you just bolt him? He's at 9.
No, I kill him next turn if I don't. I kill him this turn.
He's got enough for
I have a Snapcaster Mage. He's dead if I kill this. He can't block any of this my stuff.
But I mean, like, this lets him live through with 2 protection spells, possibly, right? I guess.
If he has 2, that's fine.
He's mostly dead either way.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Down to 8.
8, yep.
Oh, this is tapped also, sorry. I'm trying to turn on my Bedlam Reveler here, sir. I wanna show it off.
We didn't pick a good matchup for you to show him off.
I know. What's this? The old.
We're trying to preserve
Okay.
our life total, so we don't want to fire this off.
That's fine.
Yep.
My turn.
Yeah. And, like, he's dead if we draw mutagen, or,
Protection Probe you. Let's see what we got. What is
these,
that?
these aren't great.
Another Groundswell?
Yeah, another Groundswell, Apostle's Blessing, and then 2 probes.
He's trying to scumbag you out of this game.
Groundswell, Double Growth. Now what do I do?
See, like, this is why I think bolting him was the better line, because if you just bolted him last turn, he'd be at 6, and then you hit him with Delver and Snap Bolt him, and he's dead.
Okay, that makes sense.
Isn't he?
I mean, he's just dead anyways, right? He can only block.
One of your guys
This?
can't attack.
Blocked.
One of
those guys can't attack, yeah, so he's going to 1 here. He's most, like I said, he's functionally dead, but he's not actually dead.
Yeah, I'm
that's
dead,
fair.
because, like, if I can't
Correct.
crack
can't
this and Groundswell
like-
to save my guy, I'm just
Right.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He can't win the game, but
He
you
also
would've
doesn't
killed-
have a threat.
You would have killed him
Yeah.
a turn sooner.
Yeah, like, no threat, no cards in hand that are useful at that point. It's pretty rough.
I saw someone asking in chat what this game is, because they follow the channel for the Hex streams. I'm actually a professional Magic the Gathering player as well. Professional. Like, I don't play on the promotional tour, but we make money playing Magic. So we stream live paper Magic here every Wednesday evening.
God, I almost threw a dagger at Jeff. I'll keep it in.
You should be nice.
I'll keep it in.
Okay, now we get to be on the play, and hopefully we can just,
Kill him on 2.
yeah, just cheese him out.
So anyways, what happened to me on Sunday? I kept. I don't remember what it was, but anyways, I had double bolt Delver, and I was like, okay. So he was on the play. He plays a dude, and I Glistener Elf, and I bolt it, and double Mutagenic Growth untaps and kills me, and I was like,
I watched this happen. I was just like, really?
I was like, what a game.
He mind rotted himself to save the guy and then still killed him.
It was pretty hot.
Become Immense is good.
It was hilarious. I laughed. I mean, I know the guy from events, and I just laughed. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. I just laughed.
I think the best Bring to Light Scapeshift deck in Modern is the Jeskai Scapeshift deck that I played. It's based primarily Jeskai controls Splashing Scapeshift. You can find an article about it on Card Market. I top 32 to the Open in Indianapolis with it earlier this year. So, Infect's going to be on the play this game. Take us through your hand, Nick.
So this hand's a little
It's a medium
awkward.
hand.
Yeah, it's not a great hand. We're gonna have to go a little bit slower this game. We can't just run this out here on 1. We want to set up a little bit so when this tries to get in, we have protection for it and ways to pump. So, and we're gonna also hope to draw extra, either protection or maybe Noble Hierarchy.
I mean, you should still definitely play that
You
on
play it
1,
on 1,
because if he
'cause if he
does
taps out,
something, you
you
can
get
still
the
hit him for
Right,
a free
right,
Infect
yeah.
point. Yeah. And Matt, how's it look on the Delver side of the table?
This hand's fine. I have a removal spell, couple dudes, and this card's just stupid in general. So
That card
it's
play
fine.
what? Start us off, Dick.
Go ahead, man. Stop looking at my hand and play. Draw. But I get to look at your hand. It just costs me 2 life.
Does that look like fun?
You don't have a dude?
I don't have a dude. This is my dude.
3 pump spells, 3 lands.
This is my dude.
That's his battleship.
Oh my.
Can
That
you
was
tell-
a sickening draw. Play this and pass.
There's a mill house over here.
I'm gonna take my one. Well, I don't know if it's 1 or 3 yet, but you can do your thing. I'm just gonna play this.
Yeah, and this is the point in the game where we start to slow down and hope he slows down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Shocker. Alright, untap.
We also want to play these out to fill up the graveyard for our Become Immense.
How many events are in the deck? 3?
3.
Just gonna crack this now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Delver. You're good after that. So what I'm trying to do here is hold up this and this. Yeah, you're fine. I know you have Become Immense and like something else. Stupid.
Might have Old Kurosa.
Might, yeah.
I'm gonna shock this in.
Sure, man. 15?
Is that 17 now?
Oh, yeah.
17 now.
17.
Fire up the Ink Moth.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to get in there for 1.
Oh, what?
Alright, take 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, I have to have a separate screen.
It's fine. I know it's this one is. So.
Pass turn.
I'm going to fetch, shock, try and lightning bolt this guy.
We're just gonna fire up the vines
Yep.
to protect him.
Okay.
So that's something that you want to. That's a good talking point for people that haven't played a lot of Modern before. Is that Matt chose to fight over the Inkmoth Nexus during Nick's end step because that way, if anything goes wrong with like mutagenic growth or something like that to save it, Matt doesn't take a bunch of infect damage in addition to not killing his guy. Matt's professional and flips the Delver.
Of course. God bless America. Can you get my dogs out of here and close the door? It's hard for people to understand. Attacking you for 3.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2 more. We have just mono steam vents. Dead Dwarf and Blood Moon.
I'm pretty dead to Blood Moon too, so it's fine.
You're just supposed to cast this, gentlemen. Leave this up.
I agree with that.
I'm at 12. Cast my friend, Young Pyromancer. And pass to you.
You're at 12.
Correct. 12.
12, 14.
That's what I got.
Okay. Draw wasn't amazing, but he's at 1 Infect.
Correct.
What did you draw?
I drew this for the turn.
Oh.
That's a lot better on our earlier turns, but
You know Matt has Electrolyze.
yeah.
It's fine.
I have no idea. You have any more? And you have
Might of Okrosa and
Might and Become Immense?
And a Misty.
I'm gonna crack this Misty.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows about 2 of the Misties. How much life are we at?
You're at 13
And you know about the Misty.
with the fetch crack.
Yeah, we'll just try to conserve our life total just in case something goes wrong. And like we have Phyrexian spells in our hand that we're looking to cast if...
And you just like never really need double blue, right?
Right.
Especially not game 1.
Okay. Yep.
Just gonna fire up this Inkmoth Nexus.
Yep.
And we're going to... Can we do that this turn? This deck gets awkward really fast. No, we can't do that this turn. That's a bummer. What I was thinking we could do is put this on the stack, and then if he tries to kill it, then we can pop this and Become Immense to just get in for lethal.
What's it L+5? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
man.
one short.
we're 1 short.
You should have fetched last turn. You shocked in.
You're right.
All right, so we're going to talk about. Hold on 1 second here, really quick. So we're going to put Nick's hand on the table and show. So if Nick takes the proper line, Matt's dead here. Oh wait, no, you have Dismember, right?
Dismember, yeah.
Okay, so would you still be dead through Dismember? You're at 1 poison. So if Nick would have fetched last turn instead of playing this breeding pool, so like if this was in here, get a breeding pool out of your deck.
I don't think I attack though. Like if I know I count, if I count right.
Well, I mean, it involves a mutagenic growth to get you exactly. So I don't think you'd keep that back. That seems unreasonable.
I mean, I know he has both these cards in his hand though.
What you don't know about this one, which is like the get you. So are you dead if he fetches last turn correctly? Is the question. So if you get your breeding pool,
He's at 2 less life.
he's at one less life because he shocked this in, right?
Oh, right. Yep.
He's at 1 left from the fetch.
He's
So
at
he's
12.
He's at 12. And then if you go to Might of Old Corrosa, the Inkbloth Nexus,
And it gets
then-
dismembered.
and then you dismember it in response, then you pay 2 and you mutagenic growth it, and that
So
resolves
3.
or 2, and then
Yeah, I'm counting the power.
become immense, makes it 9, and then this makes it 13, and that makes it 8. So you're still one
short.
One short. But you still like go for that this turn, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so that's.
If he doesn't have,
just
if
like
it's
4,
bold,
right?
I
like,
take
he's
4.
dead.
Yeah. You take 8. You're at 9 poison.
Yeah.
And these 2 are in your hand.
And
Yeah.
So for people, we did. So people that didn't follow what we did there. Well, one of the things you do when you're testing like that is we want to make sure we take optimal lines on both sides of the table. So it's definitely more optimal to get the fetch land out of Nick's hand first as opposed to shocking in the breeding pool because he has the Become Immense in his hand. So this being more aggressive allows him to go ahead and put Matt up to 9 infect counters here.
take for 3.
I really wish we had Tezzeret's Gambit in this deck. Just to... Because he always hit 9 poison, right? They're always at 9.
Good.
Tezzeret's Gambit just cheeses him.
Delver has to stay back and block now, or else I'm dead to this
Casey.
guy.
It's like a million cards in hand.
Only 4.
You know about
You know about
Electrolyze.
Electrolyze.
Yeah, Electrolyze is hard. And we're at 10 now, right?
We're at 9.
You're 9.
9.
Well, did we gain? Yeah.
2 cards.
I still don't think that's what.
2 unknowns.
Electrolyze makes this super awkward. Because, like, we could play this out, and then he can just Electrolyze and kill this and deal 1 to us. Put us dead the next turn, right?
It's 1 less you're taking to the face. If you do nothing, he's gonna probably just electrolyze you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then you die.
You need to do
Correct.
something with it. Yeah.
Sure.
He still might do that.
And you just have to hold now, right?
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna cast this 1 and 1.
Yep.
Draw.
8 all.
So next down to 8.
Alright. I'll jet. Draw. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a dumb card.
We're dead to just any
Right.
moon spell.
Spell Pierce probably would have saved that guy, right? You would
Yep.
assume? So, I
Yep.
mean, like, and I have a blocker, so we're just gonna cast this Blood Moon. Shut myself off the
Yeah,
game.
we're dead.
We're dead, yep. Alright.
Shut myself out of casting spells the rest of the game.
I think you're fine.
And then kill him.
Kill you anyways. Nice card!
Fetch for both my swamps and damnation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things better than Magic Online. That's like I said, it's the bar so low you can just kind of walk over it. And like this is nice too because like people often ask me like what does real paper Magic testing for large events look like, and this is what you should be doing. You should be making sure that when you're trying to learn matchups, you don't want to be like getting people like when you're playing things like Magic Online where you have like pennies or fun money on the line, like you're getting people and like hoping they make mistakes. When in reality, when you're testing and learning matchups, you want optimal lines so you know what your deck's matchups are actually like.
Yeah, our first hand here is definitely not a keep. We have a lot of pump spells, but nothing to do with them, and a lot of lands. So
You're actually on the
I'm
play
on
this
the
game,
play
right?
this
Yeah,
one,
this
yeah.
is game 3.
Three.
So the Delver deck's won both of these games so far.
I think this matchup's inherently bad for Infect, though. Like all the burn is pretty bad or pretty good against Infect, and
Yeah, we're gonna shuffle this one back. 4 lands and a probe.
Would you keep that against Sundown?
No.
No, you like to mulligan.
There's
I'm
no way
great.
I
I
mulligan.
don't like
I
to
mulligan
mulligan.
everything. Oh, we keep it.
God, look how good
Oh,
it is.
So we keep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audible.
This is why I keep everything.
I don't like it. I don't have anything to do the whole game.
I mean we have 2 looks at a colored source with this hand.
You're playing 2 Bedlam.
This is just the biggest tease of a hand.
So the problem with this hand is that, like, okay, so you'd want to probe to try to find a land, but you actually need more than just 1 land because every time you want to activate your Ink Moth, you need a land just to do that. So it's like you could probably like take a risk on the draw, but
Yeah.
definitely not.
This one I keep though. because of these two cards?
We're gonna play new Kiki decks next week.
Yes, we will.
I really wanted to play the Esper deck this week and this new Delver deck, so we'll be upgrades to old decks next week.
You can check
Alright,
mine
you
out
got
if you
hair
want.
everywhere.
All right. So on Maddie's side of the table.
Get out
All
of here,
right,
David.
so I know Jeff says I like to mulligan everything, and I do like to mulligan one landers,
Made it worse.
unless you have this card in your opening hand, because this just look at this. I mean, like we have just like mono one drops plus this, so this hand's just fine. I'm on the play also, so this makes this even better, I think.
No, I think this hand's fine. Especially in the dark, we have a lot of different threats that we can deploy. We have ways to activate Groundswell if we need to do that, or find a Dryad Arbor if we need to go into full manual, if he decides to fetch Rollo or something. So, we're good.
All right, I'm gonna go to 17. Guess it's Dover, because I'm a champion.
Can also get their young pyro if they get greedy and attack with it.
Yep.
Just run out this Glistener Elf because we don't really care about it too much.
We care.
One of your 12 drafts? I don't care about this.
Until they're all dead.
I'm just, these guys are great today.
Yeah, but then you're gonna play this in an event. You're just never gonna play.
This never happens to me ever.
Testing, great.
All
Event,
right, I'm gonna see what you got. I'm gonna go down to what, 15 now?
I just started your life till at 15. Figured.
Oh, we have mutagenic growth. Jeez, so lucky.
Try to electrolyze it. I dare you.
What if your taxing probe took
Did you
a
draw
card?
from your probe?
I did. Technically.
Yep. My turn is down to 17.
I'm gonna probe again.
Cascade?
I got bolt.
Nice. We're gonna bolt this
That
guy.
card's been so bad.
Good. What is?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's fine. I missed my second land, but that's just fine, I think.
So this card's a reason that we don't mind trading a lot of early things, especially if we have things, redundant things in our hands. Like, threats in this deck are pretty redundant. You don't want a ton of them, and trading them for their removal is pretty good early in the game, especially when you have draws like this that live out of your graveyard.
Yeah, dog.
You know what I have. The only double
Deal.
spell in this deck. Go ahead.
Your magnet?
Yes.
Oh, Oh, mercy. Let's see.
Snag this, bro.
Yeah, probably. I'm just thinking here. We're gonna wait. We're gonna snag first because I don't want to get spell pierced. This deck does play spell pierce. I'm gonna fetch an island.
Yep. 12.
Find island. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna try and vapor snag your guy.
So here we have the option to Vines our guy, but that seems pretty bad.
Against a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's real bad against the Lightning Bolt, and you have 4 cards in hand?
I only have 4 cards.
Only have 4 cards.
you missed a land drop last turn, so you know they're all spells.
All spells.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, we're just gonna take that point of damage and
Snag. So what are you at? 20?
16. So you hit
16.
him with the Delver ones. Yep.
Coming in again.
13.
Go.
and how much is Matt at?
12. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. No, I think I took an 8. I've taken 8,
You're
right?
going manual,
Yeah, you're at
bro?
12.
There's no way. If you're already worried about bolt, you don't fetch it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to know in case
You
you
should
get
fetch,
slow
you
next
should
turn.
fetch Breeding Pool, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
EOT?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Stifle.
12 up.
Yeah, because
Hit him with the Stifle.
That'd be just
Delver would be tier 1 if Stifle was
bone
not
crushing if it was legal, yeah.
just make Berserk illegal.
I play Grixis and I like it better. Yeah, this is just a different deck. I mean, you can't play Blood Moon in a Grixis deck, I don't think.
Grixis Delver is basically a control deck, splashing an aggressive threat occasionally to occasionally
win the game.
Win games quickly. This is
Splashing basically
this is
one
basically
time.
a Delver burn deck.
Correct.
What Matt's playing.
And then cheese him out of the game with the Blood Moon.
Cheese you out. No.
But the Blood Moon basically be cheesing you out.
The Blood Moon's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play our land
Yep.
and play our unblockable threat
Deal.
and send it back his way.
That's go myself.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna untap. Interesting.
You greedy?
What do you mean, am I greedy? Let's see. What do you mean, am I greedy?
Dig for the land?
Why would you ever do that?
I'm just saying.
There's
Are you
literal no chance you ever cast Thought Scour here. I have to think.
I haven't seen Matt's hand, but I'm assuming there's a Blood Moon in it.
attacking for 3, first of all, because
Yep.
can't block this. You're at
12.
12 all?
No, he's at 9 now.
So 9.
Oh, I missed one.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, man.
I'm just gonna pass here.
I'm at 9 now.
9 to 12.
So what combination of spell? He could bolt us and then have another bolt for us.
No,
It would have
only got-
bolted your man.
He
Minus
also
like a-
only has an island. Like
Nice.
if he bolts, you know what I'm saying? He can't double.
He has Vapor Snag, he could have Remand, he could have Mana Leak.
Correct.
Yep.
So can we kill him this turn?
I don't know what you have anymore. I should be able to see these things. So I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we can kill him this turn if we
Over here, so
shock
he can
this
watch-
in. He
You
just
can watch my screen.
Well, he watches.
tries
yours.
for it. Alright. It's gotta be worth it.
That's only fair, right? We should go.
Seems fair.
What cards does Matt know about?
I have no idea anymore.
He knows about Vines,
There's a Glistener Elf,
Growth.
Vapor Snag.
Glistener Elf, and he doesn't know about
Right.
these two.
Yeah. So you know vines, mutagen growth, Glistener Elf.
So I think we just shock this in and go for it, because he has to have bolts or remand to really... Even remand doesn't really punish us. Leak kind of does, but not terribly.
Kill me.
We'll shock.
7.
7.
Bolt Snap Bolt.
Lightning bolt. You dismember you. No blocks.
We are going to...
Yeah.
Needs a lot of help.
Yeah, I know.
fetch.
6.
Bolt Snap Bolt.
Let's go. Dude, if I draw lands, the game's
Bolt,
gonna
bolt,
be good.
Bolt Snap Bolt.
Come on, land one time.
Grace's control is not good. I tried real hard.
He did. It was sad.
Grixis control's fine. You're like Grixis control is Delver. Like it's
Right,
not,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not.
That's what people in chat.
It's
were
not
saying, too.
5-drop recast my ancestral vision, live in a dreamland control. It's not that.
So we only get really punished by
Okay.
dismember.
Yep.
Results?
Yep.
He's at 0. In fact, you can take
I'm
mine.
at 0, man. I'll take this 5 all night long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be butt crunching.
Hit him. Hit him. Lose the game on the spot.
Granted.
Mutagenic growth.
Mutagenic growth. Okay, so I take 7 instead.
And comments go in your hand.
And I draw a card. Is it a land? It's not a land.
God, this magic
Next
feels
one.
so bad.
We're digging for it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, I have a snap bolt.
Yeah.
Alright. Sick. Found the land.
Alright, let's, you want to tap in Abzan for the harder matches for the Delver deck?